Hello, everybody. Welcome to Real on the Real, where we keep it real. My name is IJ.
I'm UC.
And I'm Dior.
And before we start off, ladies, let us give a cheer to a great episode that we all got to watch and revel in.
Mm-hmm.
Cheers. And everybody out there watching us tonight, please pause, go get yourself a glass of wine because we're going to play a little game like tonight.
Oh.
And before we continue, please, we want you to subscribe, like, and comment this video.
Yes, we do. Okay, so we are back on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Wow, another great episode, I must say. I was riveted on that chair watching.
Mm-hmm.
And this time they were on the Isle of Palm, South Carolina, which is only 45 minutes away from my home.
Ooh, you should go.
I know. I was thinking about that. I showed it to my husband and he kept walking. Well,
So give us the dirt. Let's start it off.
Okay, so Marlo and Kenya, they start off right away with them trying to hash it out. I don't know, but it didn't go anywhere once again. And even if it did go anywhere, would we believe it?
No, there's
No.
too much hate.
I think Marlo kind of does want to squash the beef.
She does, but she doesn't because she continues to hate throughout the episode. So she does, but she doesn't know how to stop hating. She doesn't.
But Kenya didn't accept it. Kenya didn't accept it, so it means it's still ongoing.
Because Marlo keeps on digging at her. Marlo can't stop, so I don't blame her.
Well, you know what? Marlo does little things. Kenya takes it to the 10th degree.
And you know what? I was thinking,
Marlo keeps on digging. Like even when
but Marlo's are so funny. Like her shade is so funny because it's so slight.
Still well,
she's just like, you need to get some new eyelashes. It's just she makes it sound like she's concerned, but it's shade. It's so funny to me.
I thought it was great, and I'm happy that Marlo got up and left the table, right?
But she didn't. She just went to get ice.
Yeah, but and also a cooling period for her before it really got in. And you know what? Auntie Cynthia always seems to step in and just try to wants everybody to be kumbaya and be friends. And she did try, but the girls, Marlo and Kenya, it's best. Just like my girl Portia accepts the fact that her and Kenya will never be friends. Marlo needs to just go ahead and accept that she will never like Kenya. Mm-hmm. Even if Kenya tried to like Marlo would still pounce on her because she can't help it, because the things that Kenya does gets on everybody's nerves. That self-righteousness, that entitlement, it just gets on everybody's nerves. So yeah, I just thought it was funny. I thought, for a minute there, I thought, are they going to try to reconcile? But then I thought, would I believe it? No. And then, the Have I Never Ever game that they didn't get to play, we'll get to that later on in a minute. But I thought that when they went to go play that game the last episode and Kenya went upstairs to get her baby, I just want to ask you guys, do you stay with your baby 24 hours a day? Or when your baby's asleep?
She wasn't with her baby 24 hours a day. She wasn't with her baby all day at all.
No, but somebody else was with her baby.
She wanted to be with her baby at night. So she said,
no, that's not what she said.
She never spent a day without her baby. And so if she wants to spend a night with her baby, she can spend a night with her baby. You might not want to spend a night with your baby, but if she wants to, that's her business. And why would she want to spend an evening with people who really don't like her? She knows that they're hating. She has two good friends there, Kandi and Cynthia.
The rest of them just like she left everybody else. Right.
So why does she want to spend time with them? So if
then why invite them? Why invite them? Why invite them? Why invite them?
Because she's still, why not? So if she wants to go, she even said, let's play a game where we go upstairs and be in our pajamas and go to bed.
I think she still should.
And that's what she did.
She should have told the girls, hey, I'm gonna have to pass on this game.
She should have done that. That's what she should have did, but she didn't. And for them to get so upset
Terrible.
She is a bad host,
Terrible.
but she's a bad host just because she knows that they're not really feeling her,
Well,
and so
don't
it's hard to
host
be a good
anything then. Just
Thank you. That's what I'm saying.
don't
Don't host anything. Why spend your money on people that you don't even like?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And
No, I agree.
furthermore, it did hurt the girls. It hurt the girls that were mothers because they could have brought their baby in. But you know what? Kenya kept saying something that really struck a chord to me. She kept talking about the village. That she doesn't have a village. She has nobody that she can lean on besides who's her person.
Her nanny? Oh, what do you mean?
Like who can she rely on?
Oh, she has her best friend Brandon and her aunt Lori and her cousin that's a chef.
But she doesn't trust him enough to leave her baby with him.
I guess not.
And
some people are like that. Some people do not. Some people do not trust anyone to leave their children with, and
I
that's
understand. I
on them.
understand. It took me a while to even let my son go to, preschool and so forth. But what about the fact that she could have put a baby monitor in the baby's room and spent like an hour or two with them down there, then went upstairs to be with the baby? She could have done that too, but she didn't want to.
The
I
fact of
think
the matter is, she didn't want to.
Right. I think
It's just that
it's not because those girls. I think it has to do with everything that she's going through. She was probably at her wit's end by the end of the evening.
The
And
other
go
the
ahead.
other thing that just occurred to me is that all of this is being filmed, and anything that she does that could be negligent, that could be shown in court, her husband could use against her. So, maybe that could be a reason as well.
That could be a very good reason, and she didn't want to say that. That could have been a very good reason, Christian. Yeah.
And also, like she said, she can't make the lady work for 24 hours. So
Okay. So then I have to stop for a minute and say, Cynthia or Auntie Cynthia, thank you for thinking of your man.
girl,
When
she was
she
packing
began
him
to
a
pack
whole
him,
Ziploc bag of ham and skins.
and you know what? It wasn't just a small Ziploc bag, like a
It was a
sandwich.
gallon Ziploc.
Yes, I was like, whoa,
It was
Cynthia.
bulging too. I was just
And
like,
then she squeezed the air. I was just like, is she taking lessons from my husband? Because that's what, or Nana, she loves to freeze everything. Squeeze all the air up and zip it up. I was like, wow. And then she said, I have to have some skin for my mom too. I was like, I was done. I was like, but then, did you see Portia? You know, Portia wanted to eat that piece of skin.
I bet she did eat some ham.
we came down in the middle of the night and was eating that pig. You know she was.
Definitely.
And I don't like that they're calling these women aunties.
They're interchanging it. Like sometimes people will become an auntie, sometimes they would become a niece. I thought that was good, at least.
Yeah. That was cute. And then I think that I'm so happy that Kenya respects Kandi so much that she's actually willing to sit and listen to what Kandi has to say, and not just listen, but embrace what Kandi has to say and apologize, truly apologize.
She kind of went out. It didn't seem that sincere because she was basically kind of rehashing everything Kandi told her and trying to include it in the apology. But I thought it was really cool that
she laughs when she apologizes. So what makes it worse, or at least less sincere, is that she laughs after she apologizes.
I think that's a defense mechanism.
And so it makes it, kind of seem insincere.
You know what? Isn't that what Portia said? That it's like the Wicked Witch or some Disney character laughing.
Yeah.
I go, yeah. But you know what? I think that's a defense mechanism. Some people, when they get nervous, they laugh, or when my husband laughs when somebody gets hurt, like literally will laugh. If somebody falls,
when I was younger, that's something I had to really work on.
This guy, we were at dinner and this guy was talking about drowning. My husband was cracking up.
Oh.
I was just like, I said, Keith, he's just like, but I think he was drowning. I was just like, oh.
No, okay, no, I'm not like that.
No, I kid you not. He can't help it. He can't help it. But I think that what we're not seeing is how much stress Kenya is under with her ex. He must be putting her through some, but what leg does he have to stand on in court? He's never even seen the child. I mean, like, he's never not seen the child. He's never spent a night with the child without her there. You know,
I think it's just the fear of possibly losing your child is what's making her so worried.
and you know, this child is probably the one thing in the world that will love her unconditionally.
Well, I mean, plus like she's old. So when's she gonna have another child? It's not like she can just say, okay, I'll have, another one if I have to share, joint custody or whatever. This is probably her
Right.
last child.
Yeah, but I want her to realize that children need their fathers too. They need.
I mean, I'm not like a Kenya fan, but I don't think she's never said anything about withholding.
Yeah, but if he said, I want to come by and pick her up and bring her to New York for the weekend or for the week.
She wants him in her life.
Yeah, but under a controlled circumstance.
Yeah,
she doesn't
if
want,
he's not a good dad, then yeah.
But
like
we don't know if he's not a good dad.
Yeah, I feel like she said that he's a good dad. I feel like she said that.
But he's never had the baby in his apartment he's never really wanted her to sleep over there, Brooklyn.
So
no,
I think she's not afraid of losing custody because she won't lose custody. I think what she's afraid of is that he'll have visitations where he can take the baby and summer visits or take the baby for a week or whatever. That would be scary. I think she would break down if that ever happened.
But I think that needs to happen if he's a good dad. I think that would be a good thing.
I agree. I agree. So I thought it was rather interesting that Cynthia was outside, and all the ladies were inside getting ready.
I wonder if they sent her out there. Like, how did they? Yeah, I wonder if they sent her out there, or maybe she was gonna go call Mike, and they took that opportunity.
I think she probably went to go call Mike and took that opportunity. And he seems like generally a good guy, right?
They seem to be in love.
Yeah, I'm happy for her. More power to you. More power to her. But I would have been, if we had a party like that and you guys, Kandi brought out her outfits for each of us to wear, I would be so scared. I'd be like, no, honey.
Marsha's outfit, she was like, this is light. I would be like, come on now. But hopefully she took into consideration everyone's body type.
But they all have hourglass shapes. Did you notice that? They all have straight.
Yeah, they all have nice figures. So I'm sure they look great.
Yeah. And I just want our audience to know that no, it's not natural for every woman who is at their age in their 40s and 50s to have that hourglass shape without liposuction and surgery. So please know that
most of them have had liposuction, implants.
All of them have had liposuction and implants. Yeah, butt and breast. Some of them both. Some of them just the breast. Some of them just the butt. But they've had that. So don't go out there thinking that you're going to have that shape too. You need to go get surgery if you want that shape.
Isn't that exercise? Not necessarily.
No. Exercise is not it's not gonna give you that big fat booty, fat thighs, fat arms, and fat legs.
Like that. Our sister is. She's naturally like that.
Who?
Chichi.
Chichi's not
naturally small.
Chichi's naturally small.
Chichi's naturally small with a big booty.
Yeah, but these ladies are thick with it. They're not skinny. They're not slender with a natural big breast.
When Kandi loses weight, I don't think Kandi is naturally like that. She doesn't have any implants.
Look at Candy's shape. You have to look at Candy's shape when she's a little bit more slender. She's straight. She's straight. She's straight. It is she doesn't have a waist. she's straight down. When she had liposuction, somebody liposuctioned her so she's straight and not curved like this. You have to, next time we watch it, watch her when she's not in an outfit that will give her that shape. Watch her when she's in a t-shirt and a pair of jeans or sweatpants. You can then see what I'm talking about. But I commend them for working out in that hot A sun, because I would have been like Portia. I'm on vacation. I'm wearing a hot A jumpsuit theme that I don't know what that was working with, but I'd have been up there with her. But the ladies had fun working out. I thought that was good. And then I saw, what's her name? Is it Tanya? No. The lady, the workout lady.
Oh,
Toya.
Toya. Did she have a six pack?
I don't know.
I saw her leaning and it looked like she had a six pack. I was just like, wow. So she must, if she does, she must really work out. But I thought that was good that Kenya try to, get the ladies to do something healthy and work out. And Kenya wasn't really being a host that day neither, was she?
Well, she gave it over to Drew. She gave it over to Drew.
You mean to Toya?
To Toya, yeah. She told Toya to be the host. And
in the evening.
Yeah.
But did you see what they were eating? Crackers? No breakfast. Yeah, no breakfast, no lunch. They were eating some crackers and some nasty looking cheese rolls. I was like, I think I would have had to get in my car. Well, no, call Uber Eats and have them deliver me food. But just like she said, the ladies could have done that too. And when we go on vacation, Uchenna, if you have the vacation and you're inviting me, don't. Like, I'm coming to your house this weekend. Please have food ready for me.
There's a refrigerator. There's a car. You can go get your own food. I am not.
What did I tell you?
I am not serving you. Please, this is not Real Housewives of Atlanta. This is real life. You got to get your own food. For real.
So what did you think about the Breonna Taylor thing? I know Uchenna, you and Dior want to speak on that.
It was sad. Like,
yeah.
it was hard to watch. It really was. I mean, of course, we had already heard the verdict, when it happened, in real time, but it was hard to watch it again, knowing what the outcome was going to be.
Right.
And what Portia said was right. What they were all saying was true. It makes you feel less than human, knowing that, your life doesn't matter for much, as a Black, female or Black male. So it was hard.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. There's nothing more to add. I mean, because I'm glad that they filmed it. Them watching it. I'm glad that they filmed their commentary. That was really good. So I feel like, they did a good job of trying to highlight, the Black Lives Matter movement, and then just kind of that aspect of her case. So I'm glad that they, all the women got together and watched it. So I think that was a good kind of bonding moment. It was unfortunately, a disappointing verdict, but they were able to talk about it and comfort one another. And I thought
yeah, I actually teared up when I saw Portia crying. I actually teared up and felt a couple of tears coming down, because I felt bad, because I feel like she really believes in this and wants to do good by it. And I think because of this, her behavior, she's matured in her behavior. She doesn't yell at Kenya and get nasty with Kenya or anything like that. She doesn't. And I feel like this has helped her mature, because she needs to set an example for her daughter and for other African-American women. So I thought that was really good.
I would say probably her becoming a mother, I think, has changed her.
Right.
Matured her, but yeah.
And the other thing I wanted to say, two things that really stuck out on me during this episode was the Breonna Taylor thing, and it really made me realize how much Portia had matured. And Toya said something that we all think. how can these ladies be so mean and nasty to each other?
Drew said
And
that.
Drew, you're right, Drew. Sorry, my bad. How can these ladies be so mean and nasty to each other, but then turn around and be like, "What up, girl? Let's go on a trip
Please,
together."
that's how we are. That's
I know
just
that's how my
how
sister
that's
and
the
I are.
nature of women. Yeah, that's the nature of women. We get mad like this, and then sometimes we stay mad long, and then sometimes we're able to move on and forgive each other.
I know.
So, I
When she
I
mean,
was,
feel like I
you
always
know,
need a
especially with Real
conversation before I
Housewives.
could do the forgiveness.
you said what?
I need
Yeah.
a little conversation before I can move on to the forgiveness. I got.
You, Chen and I will be on the phone talking. I'll hang up, or she'll hang up out of anger. Just forget it. I don't want to talk to you. Then the next thing she'll call me back. Well, did you? I'm like, I don't know. Well, I don't know. Or we'll just get done screaming at each other via text, and then it'd be like, oh well, I mean, so I understand how, but that's my sister. I'm not gonna let
Well,
somebody
she's
else.
watched Drew's
Huh?
watched the show. She knows what the. I
She,
said Drew has
yes,
watched the show,
Yeah,
so
and
she
speaking of
knows.
her watching the show, her questioning of Tanya, like when she asked Tanya, she's like, Tanya, I don't really know you. Are you married? Like, I just thought that was
Right.
like, I know you didn't get on this show and not like at least watch the previous season or something. They always talk about her marital situation.
So you thought she was being,
Right. She knows
Yeah.
I thought she was being shady.
She was being shady.
Yeah.
I didn't like it.
And I thought I didn't understand why she was so mad at Kenya. She was just trying to get on the I hate Kenya bandwagon because she really had no beef with Kenya before this. And she wanted to get away from her husband. So
She did,
you know,
and
she needs to stop acting.
She was like one of the few people the night before that didn't say anything about her not having her child. She was just like looking like, why is everyone getting so upset? So she wasn't even that argue. So
well, her child was with her husband and her mom. So she knows her child was well taken care of. Even though Kandi knows that the baby's well taken care of with her 16 helpers. That that Kenya said, I can't help it. I don't have 16 people. Like,
But it was also bad of Kenya to say you can get 2 nannies. Not everyone can afford 2 nannies, Miss Multimillionaire. You know, so
pardon me, Kenya owns a hair product line.
I know, on a private jet. So
and she's on a private jet. That's right.
That's true, but you can't just get 2 nannies, you know.
Let me tell you something. So I watched before the episode I watched, it was 2 episodes ago, but they had Toya and Dr. Not Dr.
Yeah, from Married to Medicine.
Yeah, they were watching the show and commenting as they were watching Real Housewives of Atlanta when they were going to go on the trip. And they pointed out that that Brooklyn wasn't in the car with them, like when they were going to the jet. It was
she was in a separate car.
Yeah, so they were like, well, if
why is she in a separate car?
That's what they were asking. I was like, you know what? I didn't even notice.
Probably because the crew was in the car filming.
Maybe
the camera was probably in the car with them, so they probably had Brooklyn in another car because of the cameras.
That's sad that he won't sign off on her being on. I don't know if it's sad or not. I don't know.
But he did when he was on the show.
Yeah, when he was on the show.
But when he was no longer on the show, he was like, nah, she can't be on the show anymore.
Right. So really quick, let's fast forward really quick because we don't want to make this too long to the luncheon, to the dinner. I personally, myself, I would have been like, Toya, trying to order some food. I'd have been like the appetizers because those ladies were hungry. You didn't feed them breakfast. You gave them some damn crackers and some cheese for lunch.
They were on it. They were going through that menu.
Yeah, or the leftover food. I'm not a big leftover. I'll eat leftovers because they're there. But if the leftovers were left out overnight, I don't see myself really getting into it. So they were probably hungry. I'd have been like, Toya, and was her hair not gorgeous? You see those curls?
Who?
Toya's.
Are you talking about the real Toya?
Toya, Tanya.
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 Mm-hmm.
Yeah, her curls were pretty.
They were beautiful. They were big, voluptuous, and tiny, and just full. I loved them. I was like, oh, made me want to go out and get my
She's
weave on.
less annoying this year. This year
Yes,
she's
she
less
is.
annoying.
I never
Usually
thought
she's
she was
so
annoying.
annoying. She was really pretentious before about labels and clothing. Now she's less. She's more, down to earth.
But I would have been like her ordering food because what Kenya had to say, I would not have been interested in it because it was all bullshit. It was all me,
It
me,
wasn't
me,
bullshit. She
me,
was telling her
me,
truth.
me, 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 me,
No,
me,
no, no,
me,
no, no.
me,
No,
me,
Drew was
me,
asking
me,
her why she was acting like she was
me,
acting,
me,
and she
me,
was
me, me,
telling her.
me,
So what was she
me, me,
supposed to
me.
say?
She was supposed to say, you know what? I was wrong. I should have let the rest of you guys know that I was bringing Brooklyn and you could have brought your kids too. That's what she had to say.
Well, Portia pointed
I,
out that she brought her child last time.
yeah, because she knew she could. Here,
Kenya did as well.
Yeah, Kenya did too. So then why didn't Portia bring her child this time? Because she didn't want to. That's why she didn't want to this
let's
time.
just block her
Now
out.
she's asking. Now she's
we can't see you. We can't see you.
But now she feels guilty that she didn't bring her child this time. So now she's mad at Kenya for bringing her child. It's all guilt. It's mother guilt. We all feel like that.
I think
that's what it is.
Last episode, I didn't realize that Kenya hadn't told anyone that she was bringing Brooklyn. I didn't know that they had found out on social media because I think she had posted
right.
So maybe, right. I mean, maybe it just, I feel like it's probably not as big of an issue that they didn't bring their children, but I just think that it's probably the way that everything occurred was shady. They probably thought it was shady.
Mm-hmm.
And
I mean, they could have brought their kids if they wanted. They didn't need to ask Kenya's permission.
Kandi
was hurt.
Yeah, but if you brought your kid, where's your kid gonna stay? They didn't know that there's gonna be an extra.
Just like that girl brought her husband, they could have brought their child.
It was a little
shut up, you see.
Response Kandi's response kind of confused me a little bit because she was defending her on the sprinter. She was saying like, oh, she doesn't have anyone to keep her and everything like that. And then the next night she got upset. So that was like a little weird to me.
Mm-hmm. But yeah,
let's talk about Bolo. I can't wait to see Bolo. So let's talk about Bolo.
I looked him up on the internet. I looked him up on Instagram. Did you look him up on Instagram?
I think I've seen him on a different show.
Me too.
I think I've seen him. Yeah, he was on a show that what's her name? She dated 50 Cent. Vivica Fox did a stripper show.
Yes.
Wasn't he on it?
I didn't watch it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look that up to see. But it was a good show, wasn't it?
I think so. I'm not sure. Say what?
Wasn't it a good show?
Yeah, I thought it was good. Yeah, I think that he was on it, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah, we need to. I would swear he was on it. Yeah, but do strippers excite you? Do strippers excite you?
I'm sorry.
Do they excite you?
No, not
Dior?
really.
Male strippers?
Yeah, me neither.
It just.
I went to a bridal shower one day, a bridal shower, whatever a bachelorette party one day
in Vegas,
and they had the stripper all. I was just like, no, and he just was like drawn to me. I said, if your greasy, oily body gets on my clothing, you will have to dry clean it. And he backed the F up because I was like I was just like, I don't find none of that attractive. First of all, you're invading my personal space, and I don't want your groin grinding all up on me. Ugh.
I went to one in Vegas, and these women were wild.
I was just about to say that. Some of them seem like they've never, ever seen a man before in their life.
I was shook as I had never seen women act so crazy. It was like It was
Really?
unbelievable. One woman pulled down her shirt, and then the male stripper was like, it was
Oh.
Really?
it was out of control. If men would see what happens in these strip joints, they would never allow their
Are you looking to see
women
if your
to
kids are
go.
coming by? You
It
see?
was wild. Say
I
what?
should call Desmond and say,
What did he
your
say?
mom's been at the strip club. I should call Desmond and be like, your mom's at the strip club.
It was wild for the night. I was shocked, but it was
Really?
fun to watch. It was
Were they like
crazy.
grinding on them
Yeah,
and stuff? Really?
it was unbelievable.
Do you think the
Unbelievable.
men go home with the
They were
women
doing
afterwards?
tricks. They were doing
You said
the
what?
what?
Do you think the men go home with some of the women afterwards?
Yeah.
I think so, but I think I was talking to one of the girls who frequents it often. She said a lot of the men are gay.
That's what.
A lot of the male strippers.
Yeah, I was
are
like,
gay.
if they're straight.
Shut up. Are you serious?
I mean, if you
That's
see
what she
some of
said.
that dancing and stuff, like it was hard to kind of believe that they're straight.
Are you serious?
Mhm. But some of them are straight. Some of them are straight, and then I think some of them are gay. Mhm.
So did they put stuff on their penis to make it look like it's hard?
So no, I was just no.
Like you know, you don't want to. If somebody's
It's time
stripping,
to end anyways. We are well over time.
oh damn!
This
I
was
just gotta. Hey,
Rated.
okay, this one game we didn't get to play our game. Damn it! But I just wonder, like,
Can we play for the Bachelor?
I think they wear prosthesis. Don't you think?
Prosthetics.
Yeah, prosthetics. Male strippers.
I know they
Because-
probably put like socks and stuff in there.
Yeah, well, no, because
I don't
socks are
know.
kind of squishy. Because in order for you, nobody wants a male stripper that looks kind of flat and deflated.
Hi, Jay. Come on, let's not talk about this.
Oh, okay. I'm happy. I'm not excited by that crap. Ugh. I'd rather go see women strip. I think it's just beautiful when they dance.
All right, and then Mason is down here, so let's move on.
Mason, are you trying to get on the show? A guest spot?
He can be a guest spot on it.
All right,
guys. It was very interesting. We'll play on The Bachelor. You want to play the game on The Bachelor?
Yes, let's play the game on The Bachelor. Dior, do you want to take it away?
Again, as UC said, like, comment, and subscribe below.
Yes. Bye, everyone.
All right, bye. Until next time.
Yes, until next time.